A little slow on the draw this morning.
No.
Yes.
You all right?
I'm good. I'm okay. Well, the hair has got something going on here today. I'm not sure what's up. Extra. Wow, look at that. What in the world?
You look groovy.
It's awful.
Looks like
Something
you
extra.
spent
There's something extra going on here.
Yeah. Too much blowing hookers last night.
They never returned my calls.
Can you imagine that? If
Blowing
you couldn't
hookers?
even get a date with a hooker, that would be low. Not you. I mean, anybody.
It's lower.
I don't know. They're pros. They're dating pros, and they still won't answer your call.
Yeah.
Nope. Heard of him. Hey, do you think we're not DJs? Are we? We don't play any discs.
No, we don't spin platters here on the show, so I would say no.
Okay. I was thinking about, I don't know, I was thinking of Robin Williams in the Good Morning Vietnam, and I wonder how many DJs tried to copy that after the movie came out.
Too many, I'm sure. That if there's one thing I cannot stomach, well, this is my problem with FM radio, is that every single one is like this. All right, makes turn in this morning. I mean, it's like, oh, stop.
I like that. That sounds better than your annoying.
You like
annoying.
that? See, I mean, I knew that type of DJ plays to a.
Listen, you're talking like that.
You're
talking like that right now.
No, I'm talking like an AM squawker. I'm actually talking now like an AM squawker, not an FM squawker. And I knew that type of FM DJ played to a certain person. And I wasn't sure who they were until now.
Watch your language. Please.
Okay.
Enough with the FNs.
All right.
That was an interesting.
playing that game this morning, are we? Very good. Very good. Wow. No, I can't stomach.
Welcome back.
I can't do FM radio.
We missed you yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I watched the show. You didn't seem like you were mourning too much.
I kept bringing your name up. AJ kept saying, "Don't mention his name." AJ was texting me during the show, saying he felt good about being the co-pilot and thinks that he does a better job than you, and that your days are numbered.
All right, yeah.
AJ
all of this sounds exactly like AJ, by the way. None of this sounds like Henke propaganda. You got propaganda and mamaganda and all the little ganders.
Teen Supremaganda. That was me. I was Teen Supreme King. Mr. Bob's.
Yeah.
Is an outreach organization serving the homeless community in Milwaukee and surrounding communities. They're looking, in addition to their items to be donated, they really need more help on Saturday mornings at the outreach events at Kosciuszko Park in Milwaukee. Summers are always a busy time for us, and every extra helping hand helps.
Is this still current?
Yeah.
No, is this still current?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Well, why don't you look?
Well,
while I'm doing all the work, you could just do something besides.
Why don't you look? That I'm going to pull one of you and say, so? And?
Oh, you're so jealous of that. I got a call from the high school. They want me to coach the debate team.
Oh boy, yeah. No, I don't. Debate team.
They need help with their.
Like they still have a debate team.
Who doesn't? Everybody does.
Nobody has a debate. Yeah, forensics, but they don't have something called a debate team anymore.
Forensics is different than debate. Did you ever do either one of those?
No, no, not my. No, I was not a joiner. Even today on this show, I'm not a joiner.
I was actively recruited to be in forensics in 8th grade. I had a great teacher, Mrs. Russ. Yeah.
Well, Russ has a little worried about your students.
I think he's referring to all the little Messermans.
No, I'm sure not.
Poor kids.
They're used to me.
Russ is not hesitating. He's quick on the trigger today.
I like it.
Quick on the draw.
I like it. We need that because I'm not.
Really?
No.
Couldn't tell. You know what you need? Get you out of your slump there, dude.
I do. I need a show called.
Besides a hooker that'll answer the phone.
Okay. All right. What's that? Help me out here. Give
grab
me
a house.
Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? Yes. No, unfortunately, that's not in the cards for me right now.
Oh, Julia not happy this morning because
See, another one.
I said,
you're really spreading joy, Henke.
well, I did. I said I gave you full credit for the name of a schlag with shots as a pink eye. She said, no. Did I tell you what Lisa said when I told her the pink eye? I had pink eye for 2 months.
You don't admit those things in your coffee shop in a place of
food. Especially to me, because I'll bring it up every day for the next 6 months.
I've been draining in everyone's drinks for months.
Our Tuesdays, you're singing the blues days. Stop into the Java House for a double punch.
This doesn't sound like you, Jack.
Boom, boom.
This sounds to me like
give me the double punch. Double punch on all drinks and $1 off a pound of organically roasted coffee. On top of that.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
A good thing you were late getting her. You just give me a few moments to ponder an ode to a blueberry scone. It took me to a magical place this morning.
Did you write this? An ode to a blueberry scone?
Yes. No, I didn't write it yet. I was pondering it.
All right. Oh, you're pondering. Okay.
It was so good.
As they said in Stand By Me, do you do that with your left hand or your right? Pondering. Ow!
Now that's funny. You're coming around.
I'll get there.
There's hope for you.
All right.
So you get double punch. I think it'd be I'd like a nice espresso punch, right?
Always.
Lion punch. Give me the 2 punches.
Oh, beautiful thing.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
I do.
Do it.
I agree.
Give me the 2 punches. That's a highlight of your career right there.
My career.
As a DJ.
The swirls down the toilet.
But I'm going up, baby. I named the pink eye along with Julia.
Very good.
So get over to the Java House. It'll ale what cures you. So do that.
Very good.
Mel's.
What else you got? Yeah.
Mel's. I don't know what's going on with Mel's. They have so much stuff going on. They had you weren't here, but they sold out of pork sammies. This pulled pork sammies over Strawberry Festival.
Yeah, what I didn't know about the pork
sammies.
Well, but this is critical information. Did you know that the pork sammies are essentially ass?
Yeah,
I did not know that was pork butts. I think I saw a post from the nonprofit chefs of the pork sammies.
Midwest Outreach.
Yeah. And they are the creators and curators of the pork sammies. And they said something about like, oh, this is just mountains and mountains of pork butt. Like, oh no, I didn't know that. Every time I'm ordering those, I'm eating ass.
Are you?
They're delicious.
Screwing your religion by? Would you have one if one was offered to you?
I had one last year when it was offered to me.
That's a pork chop. You had a pork chop sandwich.
It's still pig. It doesn't matter what part of the pig. It's not less kosher to the front.
You're an affront. You're an affront to mankind.
Well, absolutely.
Well, yeah. So Mel's thanks everyone for the support. Thanks Port Washington State Bank for the parking lot and
prime space.
It is prime
for
space.
Summerfest. I mean, wow,
it's huge.
It was huge.
Okay, dude.
I found a headless. I thought I'd just add this to the mix. I have a picture too. I found a headless possum in our hedge this morning in front of the library. Not this morning. Last night. I have a picture here of one of my coworkers was kind enough to get a shot of me removing the corpse. Let's see here. You'll like this. I think you'll enjoy this shot. This seems like a true Jack Henke show.
This seems like a true bulldog shot.
There we go.
Zoom in.
I think I can do that. Hang on. Is that better?
Do I have to show you everything? That is better. I see. I saw your post.
Yes.
About being in Vogue, you fool. You'd be in GQ. Vogue is chicks things.
They just like human perfection, and as far as
I love it, there it is, right there. The polo tucked into khaki pants.
Absolutely,
Herman Munster shoes. That is the bulldog uniform right there.
It is. It absolutely is. And in that uniform, I serve many functions. One is wrangling you in the morning, and the other is dealing with headless opossum. Now, I'm not sure the two jobs are very much the same, if you ask me. But I mean, there's not a lot of difference between the two functions.
Possums can get big.
This one was a chunk. Although he was.
What did you do with it? Who took the head off? How did that happen?
These are really important questions. Yes, I would like. It's weird. Well, I mean, I kind of flew into a rage because I said, "God,
you
strawberry
flew into a rage."
Absolutely, it's Strawberry Fest. They come in like locusts. They eat all our food. They remove the heads from our possums. That was enough.
I wonder if it was Carl Spangler. You know how he goes.
Here, I tell you what, absolutely.
He bites the head off his explosive.
Yeah, Mr. Possum.
That sounds like Grandpa somebody. That doesn't sound like Carl Spangler.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well, you haven't seen the movie in a long time. I saw it last week. I did my research.
Doesn't matter.
Did my research.
You do a lot of good imitations.
All about the lower lip. You got to go sound like this.
Carl Spangler is not one of them. Not one of your finest.
Right.
Paul Lynn, Charles Nelson Riley. Those guys.
That requires a lot of energy that I do not have this morning.
You nailed those guys.
Well,
those are good.
It's alarming. But anyway, and to answer your question, what I did with it, well, I have a certain spot behind the library where all the dead vermin go. So,
did you dig a grave?
No.
You compost it?
No. Don't worry. Nature overnight. Nature takes care
Shredded
of that. That was already done by somebody.
I hate possums.
Why? They're actually cool critters. And
they're nasty.
My co-librarian reminded me that every year possum eat up to 7,000 ticks. So you want 7,000 ticks?
You
kill off the possum.
Right?
What's that? Well, I mean,
what's that?
Being one, I guess.
So that's not enough.
It's not enough.
They're nasty.
They're fine.
Did you ever get hissed at by a possum?
I have not, because I don't do those sorts of things, Jack. I leave nature alone, Jack. What are you doing to make them hiss at you?
Oh, they're just nasty.
I don't want to know.
It was the last hiss that thing ever did, I'll tell you that.
Oh, it's one of those relationships. Okay, real good. All right. Oh, boy.
Get the shovel.
Trying to date them. What are you doing later? There you go.
I hate fucking possums.
What do they do?
I hate them.
They don't do anything.
Nasty.
They're not nasty. They eat all the things that we don't want to eat. Well, but most of us anyway, Jack.
Today is National Ice Cream Cake Day.
Oh, that's good. I like that. All right.
It's not just some commercial thing. No. It actually started with a family. The mother of three passed away in an auto accident months before her 32nd wedding anniversary.
Jeez.
Which is on June 27th. This date.
Okay.
Unlike the others, the family went through a period of grief and then acceptance, learning to live their new normal. Unlike many others, the Gerardo family chose to respond to this tragedy by making a special day in honor of Johanna Gerardo.
Okay.
Johanna loves celebrating fun new special days, and she believed ice cream cake made any celebration better. So Johanna's youngest daughter, Jenna, there's a lot of J's in that family, came up with a brilliant idea. She, along with Cupcakes for a Cause, I've never heard of Cupcakes for a Cause before.
I feel like I have.
I do like it, though.
Yeah.
Petitioned to have June 27th, also her mother's birthday, called National Ice Cream Cake Day. These celebrations have been held ever since that day 3 years ago and proven to be very therapeutic for the entire Gerardo family. So there.
Ice cream cake isn't exactly easy to come by, you know?
What are you talking about?
Okay, rattle off 5 spots now.
Baskin Robbins, Walmart, Target.
Okay, so I want quality.
You didn't say that.
Okay, all right.
No, but
you can't just take a fistful of ice cream and call it ice cream cake.
Fistful of ice cream. I've heard ice cream.
I saw that movie. Clint Eastwood. Yeah. It was awesome.
How many fistfuls do you want in your sundae there, buddy?
It's Carl Spackler's ice cream place. About 3 or 4.
My dad, Bill Henke, was the ultimate ice cream cake king. He loved. He would only. It's not like he had it all the time, but anytime anybody in the family had a birthday, he would bring it. We'd say, "Don't bring a birthday cake. We already have a cake. Ah!
That was his answer.
Yeah. We said nobody likes it but you. That's not true. This thing goes like crazy.
Well,
I'm bringing it.
Your kids probably liked it though. I mean, kids love ice cream cake. That's
everybody loves ice cream. How do you not like it?
I dig it, man. I mean, I've had ice cream cakes that aren't great, but I will say Dairy Queen, and we have threatened more than once. Mallory and I, we've driven past the signage, the marketing for their ice cream cakes, and said, how long until the day comes when we have there's no event, and we just want to buy one of these for ourselves and eat it. It hasn't happened yet, but you're living high, you're living large when you could just say, get me an ice cream cake for no reason.
I searched and hunted for this picture of my dad with an ice cream cake, one of his last birthdays. He had a glass of wine in one hand and the ice cream cake in the other.
Oh,
the ice cream cake was melting. So it was just
as was the wine. That's
you couldn't wipe the smile off his face. It was just great.
What could be better? A wine.
The 5 ice cream flavors that sold the most across the U.S. last year, according to the International Dairy Foods Association, the IDFA. It's right up there with
these guys, right?
Exactly right.
That's the IDFA right there.
The top 5: vanilla, chocolate, cookies and cream, mint chocolate chip, and chocolate chip cookie dough.
That'll work.
I wonder if AJ likes ice cream cakes.
I have a feeling he does, if I had to put some money on it. But let's find out. It is actually it is bokini time here in Cedarburg and all the parts surrounding. So it's actually 4 minutes past bokini time. For those of you who want to synchronize your watches.
You had to bring up that fucking possum. That's why.
Yeah, you had to bring up that fucking ice cream cake. Gentlemen, bail us out. Good morning.
I wonder if people would rather hear about possum or ice cream. Agent, you got a haircut, dude.
I need one.
You're looking pretty slick.
Never F-bomb the ice cream cake again.
AJ has spoken.
That boy, AJ.
It is now an edict.
What's up, boys? How we doing?
Good morning.
We're good. We're great. How are you?
Great.
I'm jealous of the agent this morning. You know he's a power player when he's beaming into the room from bed.
I'm in a hotel. This is all I could get this morning.
Well, that's all right. No, I'm all for it. That's awesome. What township are you in?
Minnesota.
I'm in Minneapolis area, in between Minneapolis, St. Paul. So.
Oh yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's cola related.
Cola related. So four hotels and 4 nights. So it doesn't get any.
Wow. You keep getting kicked out.
First one we did, my wife got too obnoxious. So,
Wow. You Kohler folks know how to party.
We had some medical conference, so we could only stay downtown St. Paul one night. Got up here, and then we're on our way down to Rochester.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a party town too, I hear.
I heard nothing. I called last night to the hotel. I said, "What do you do in Rochester?" She said, "There is nothing to do in Rochester."
Sounds like a local.
Yes.
They love me in Rochester. One time I was in North Carolina. I can't remember the town we were in. We went to the Chamber of Commerce looking for something to. I had a relative living there, and they said, "Oh, just go into town, find something to do." We go into town. I find the Chamber of Commerce, and I say, where would you visit if you were here?" And a stranger, they said, "I'd visit Raleigh. It's about 20 miles down the road."
Oh dear! Clearly not the Chamber of Commerce.
Right, that was the Chamber of Commerce. It was.
I'd like to add in before I go get my coffee that Jose Ramon wants Jack to get ticks, and Lisa is mentioning that she thinks someone's sending a message with the headless possum. You know, there are better ways of reviewing the Jack Henke show than sending me headless vermin.
Was it wrapped in Was it wrapped in newspaper?
It was not. Yeah, right. Oh, we'll have to talk to Lisa about that soon. Anyway, gentlemen, talk sports. I need coffee. See you in a bit.
All right, boys. So, very successful day yesterday in sports.
What happened?
Brewers beat Verlander last night. Well, they didn't beat Verlander, but they beat this bullpen.
Okay.
Joey Wiemer with a 2-run homer in the 6th.
Who did? AJ?
Wiemer.
Wiemer. Okay. Excellent.
2-run homer in the 6th. It held up. It held up. It was 2-1.
You're kidding me.
Colin Ray went 6 1/3.
Ooh, they're getting some good innings out of him.
Yeah, they are. He went 6 1/3, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 3 Ks. So
he'll be the Brewer that people want, the Brewer pitcher people want, not Burns. Nobody wants Burns anymore.
No, nobody wants Burns anymore.
Man. Well, that's great news.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. It was a great night.
So on the trip, they're 3-1 so far.
Yes, I may have to adjust my prediction.
No, there's no adjusting. You can't do that. You pull that crap all the time. You're sticking with your prediction.
Exactly. It doesn't change. He hasn't changed. I got to adjust. I'm going the other way. No, you're not.
All your tutoring is paid off, Doug.
That would mean they go 2-4, 2-5 on the rest of the 2-4 on the rest of the trip. So,
okay, will they achieve that? They are very capable of going 2-4 on the rest of the trip.
Yeah, they are very capable. But they're spotting that they're actually in a fun fact. They're in a 6-man rotation right now.
Really?
Yeah. So it is kind of interesting the way they're going about it. So.
Yeah.
Because they have 17 games in 17 days before the All-Star break. So.
Okay. Well.
So who do they have after the Mets?
Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Pittsburgh. Okay, how's Pittsburgh doing lately?
Lost 12 of 13.
Lost 12 of 13?
Yeah.
Brewers will straighten them out. Teams always come around in the Brewers. Yeah. In the Bleacher Report's most recent MLB Power Rankings out today, the Brewers are 16th. Last week they were 17th.
Yeah, that's about right, I think.
And the Cubs, even though they have a losing record at the moment, they're 1 spot ahead of them.
That doesn't make any sense.
It says the Cubs were number 28 in these rankings just 4 weeks ago, but they've been steadily climbing with an 11-3 record and a plus 40 run differential in the last 14 games.
I read a stat the other day from MLB, from ESPN MLB. It said the Brewers are hitting 226. Their opponent average is like, their runs per game is like 30th, and they're still 4 games above 100. I don't know how that math makes any sense.
It doesn't. You're staying on the playoff train, though.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there was some number that when they score more than 4 runs, they're like, I don't know if it was 10, 15 games over 5. They're like
4 runs. They're like 26-2 or something like that.
It's some unbelievable record.
Really? More than 4 runs? Jeez. Yeah. They got the Reds in the rankings. The number 1 Central team is the Reds. They have them at number 7.
Well, that's because De La Cruz is just unbelievable.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, they are. Team has gone from an afterthought to a bona fide contender since rookie phenom Ellie De La Cruz burst onto the scene.
Burst on the scene. He hit for the cycle the other night. So.
Wow.
I'd call that bursting on the scene.
I would too. That's pretty damn good. And they have the Giants didn't the Giants stink until the Brewers played them?
The Giants are rolling. They're, I think, 11 over right now.
Yeah, they're 40. Well, they're 44 and 34. They're ranked 5th according to this ranking.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
So.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. What else? What else you got?
Chinooks lost 7-6 in Rockford. Last night they were down 6-4 and came back to tie it and lost. So, but they play Rockford again today at home. So.
Okay. How's Rockford? Is Rockford any good?
I don't know. I think they're in the other division of the Northwoods League. I think there's 2 divisions, and I think they're in the other division. I haven't seen much of them, but I'm not sure. Cool.
All right. Just in from Russ Meyer, Doug. I got good news for you. In Rochester, Russ, he's a traveling salesman. He's all over the place. He says have lunch at John Hardy's barbecue, dinner at Newt's. Newt's, like Newt Gingrich. Oh. Lunch at John Hardy's barbecue, and dinner at Newt's. Awesome burgers, he says.
Isn't there
John Hardy's and Newt's?
Is there minor league baseball in Rochester? I think there is.
I think so.
I think
That doesn't put it on the map.
The Mayo Clinic is there. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
I've been there before, right there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
You guys
Mom and I
been
were
there.
talking last night. Yeah. It's your favorite all-time spot.
Yeah, right, sure.
A memorable stop for you. Okay, all right. I'd interrupt that with a news flash. So you're in luck, Doug. We got viewers helping you out. All right. So that's baseball. What about? Did you see the College World Series thing?
Oh yeah, 2 blowouts, 24-4 last night or the night before, and 18-4 yesterday.
Yeah, they got blown out. Right? Florida blew them out the night before, right?
Yeah, Florida blew them out
It was a
24-4.
flip-flop.
Yeah, man, that is weird.
Well, the pitcher came in. I was watching a little bit of the game. That in the second inning, the pitcher from Florida could not throw strikes. So he had the yips.
That'll do it.
They were up 2-1, and by the time they could get him out of there, they were down 3-2.
Oh.
And then they threw in another guy, and he gave up a couple hits, and it was 6-2, and it was just like there was never, nothing good going on after that.
Man.
Well, it'll be quite interesting because LSU has the top 2 players in the draft. We'll see where they go.
They look like they had. Is that the major league draft, or they look like they also have 2 guys that are in the Sheboygan Softball Association draft? And those heavy set guys that look like they came out of the beer league.
No, yeah, it's not the Sheboygan.
I mean, honestly, they look like the pitcher and the first baseman for some softball league.
Paul Skeens and Dylan Cruz are going to go 1 and 2 in the draft. So
Really, they're not the guys that look like they're not the big guys, are they?
No, they're not the big guys. They're the big guys statistically, but they're not the big guys figuratively. No.
The big guys go to Newt's for awesome burgers. That's what they do.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, Jack, did you see the video of the guys grilling a live gator?
No.
At the College World Series?
No.
See if you can find it. They grilled a full-size gator.
Not a live gator.
It wasn't alive.
Okay.
They were eating it, but
it's like a pig roast, only a gator roast, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Who was doing that? People from LSU, I bet.
Yeah. They had it on SportsCenter yesterday.
Those good old boys know how to get into it. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
I'll tell you what. I still say the best game I ever saw was Wisconsin playing LSU, and not because of the game, but the atmosphere was just amazing.
Football.
At Lambeau?
Yeah, at Lambeau. The whole thing was just.
By the way, those wins for LSU. By the way, I didn't mention this story last week. All those wins from 2012 to 2015 were vacated.
3 years.
3 years of football wins. 37 wins in 3 years.
The Mad Hatter. He got caught. He got caught.
Cheater.
Yes. Big time.
And so did the basketball program.
Yeah. Oh. So
the basketball coach left to go to Mississippi State. Now he's on a 10-game suspension to start the year.
Jeez. So LSU, 2 of the teams got all their wins forfeited or vacated, and the other 2 teams won national championships, the men's baseball and the women's basketball.
It's a pretty good ratio.
That is, yeah. I guarantee you that the one that hurts the Southern boys the most is football. That's the one. Yeah.
Well, I was listening to SportsCenter. They said baseball other than football. Baseball came down there. So
I thought it'd be girls basketball.
Yeah, they won it, dude.
Yeah, they did.
Putting on the ring age.
Yeah, right.
All right, what else you got?
I didn't. Oh, I have one NBA story for you.
Okay.
Drew Timme, the legend of Drew Timme, the Gonzaga forward, has signed with the Milwaukee Bucks.
What?
Yes, sir.
He was undrafted.
Okay. Do you think he'll make the team?
Yes, sir.
You do?
I do.
What about you, Doug?
I think they'll keep him around, bouncing maybe G League, see what he can do. But I mean, at the end of the day, I was reading up on him. They said, he was a nice player inside, but he can't shoot well and he doesn't pass all that great. Other than that, he's got a great future.
How did he score that many points if he doesn't shoot well? 2 feet away?
A lot just inside. He was just a kind of a lanky finesse type inside player. But
they got two. By the way, they picked up I didn't mention this the other day. I tried to call you on it, Jack, but they picked up an extra draft pick as well in the draft. In the draft.
Well, they don't need him if they can keep getting blue chippers like. Bulldog's finally doing his job. Is that it?
That's the Gator.
That's the Gator. There it is.
Take a look at it. That's not the video. I just thought I would pull the barbecue pit boys doing some mighty fine Gator there on the grill.
Oh my God!
Right? Because again, like I said, there's not a lot of fat in this.
Not a lot of fat in there, Jack.
Keep it moist.
You gotta keep it moist.
About every half hour, we're going to hit it with a spray bottle. All we got in here is some water. We got some oil.
We got a little water, a little oil. Yeah.
Garlic
powder.
powder.
No wonder, miss.
Bulldog, can your people eat alligator? That's not cloven hoof, is it?
That is a really good question. I don't know. I have to call my rabbi later and see. I'm not sure. I don't know if I can eat alligator. Any Jewish people out there, please chime in. 555-1212. Let me know if I can have gator.
Bulldog's been anointed. It's your people now.
Finally, I turned the paperwork in when I was 13 at my bar mitzvah.
If he was named the leader of that faith, everybody would say, "Oh, it's like another 40 years in the desert." That's what it's going to be like.
Oh, jeez.
My people. All children under the age of 16 years old are now 16 years old. I have decreed it. So there we are. Well, there we are.
I appreciate everything. AJ, you keep it up, buddy. I got to sign off. So all the best.
Get some rest, Doug.
Yeah, take it easy. Get comfortable next time, okay? Let's relax. Get over to John Harvey's barbecue. They made ham alligator there.
Sounds like Newt's is a party too with some awesome burgers. All right, that's the agent.
I do have one update for you guys.
Okay.
Update. My work schedule this week is only Saturday.
Only Saturday. Is it a day game, night game? What is it?
It's a night game.
Night game. Okay.
Well, you do have an event on Thursday. Let us not forget.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
What's that? What's your event on Thursday?
I have my speech at the library.
What are you going to talk about?
Finish.
Yes. Okay. Yes. We're
not Swedish.
I'm very Bulldog. I'm very much looking forward to it. I have my ride all set up.
Excellent.
We're all good to go. I'm very much looking forward to it.
Oh, fantastic! I am going to strive to fill that room for you, and I'll do the best I can.
Bulldog, my only question is, do you have the video?
Which one?
Jack, do you have it?
I can send it to him. I believe I have it because I must have it because we had it for Rotary.
There's a finished video that
cool.
It's instead of me giving the actual presentation. What we do is I introduce myself.
Yeah.
Play the video, and then it's a 20-minute Q&A session.
Oh, perfect. No, that's fine. Yep, that'll work out real good.
Yeah, the video is 11 minutes. And it's
excellent.
It's a good mix of footage of AJ all throughout the years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that'll work real good, sir. We will catch you here tomorrow, I'm assuming.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right. Go get yourself a nice gator.
Get him are you kidding? He's the defender of the ice cream cake. He's going to go get some ice cream.
That's that's dessert after you
Gator and ice cream cake.
Gator and ice cream. That's right. That's what they do out there in the wilds of Louisiana.
Right. Exactly.
It's one of us. That
sounds a lot like your Carl Spangler imitation.
Well, I had a little. You got to lay back a little bit when you do that. You got to run your words together a little bit. So there we are.
Yeah. Sounds good, boy.
AJ, enjoy your day.
All right. See you, AJ.
We'll see you soon. AJ Bikini with Sports right here on the Jack Henke Show, coming to you out of Shreveport, Louisiana. It's the Louisiana Hayride. And we got to bring on our own Patsy Cline. Lisa Curtis of
Hello.
the News Graphic.
Hello.
We
Hello.
hope. Good morning. There we go.
Morning.
Hello. How are you,
things,
Lisa?
How are things over on your side of town?
Hello.
Oh boy, different
Oh, they're
time
busy.
zones.
They're busy,
Yeah?
busy.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah, just a lot going on.
Do tell.
Just a lot. Just a
Oh.
lot.
Oh, God.
But
Just playing that game.
our longtime, I mean, do you remember, have you heard of our longtime publisher? Remember the owner of the paper, Bob Schrader Sr.? Do you know, Jack, of him?
Yeah, I know. I think I know Bob Schrader, but that's not. I don't think he's senior. The one I know. How old is Bob Schrader Sr.?
104.
Okay, yeah, Bob. No, I've never met him, but I know the Schrader family was involved with the News Graphic and Schrader.
Well, she passed away, so he was living up north. So I'm going to work on a story about him. So
okay,
yeah, Mark
104, that's a
Justice
pretty good run.
Yeah, sure is. Mark Justice always tells stories because we used to have the paper. I think used to be over where VIP photography is.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, Mark used to talk
Right
about
over here
Grandma
on
Schrader
Hanover.
being there, and yeah, right across the street from you. Yeah, I think
Absolutely.
someone was sending a message to you with that headless possum.
It was Lisa.
Well,
Yeah.
interestingly enough, Maggie, I don't know if she was being funny or not, she chimed in last night and said, "Oh, fascinating. We found a possum head over on Mill Street."
No.
Now, that's a large separation. Mill Street to Hanover? I mean, I don't know if those nerves
Well,
keep
wildlife
working.
is fascinating.
It is fascinating, but I mean, if there's a headless possum walking from Mill to Hanover, that's news, Lisa. That's news.
Well, I don't think they're chickens, but I think maybe an animal dragged it and then decided, I don't know, not enough fat or
Oh, well, that's
something.
no
I'm not
fun.
sure.
Come on, I want to. We got to embellish this thing. This will go down into city
Somebody's
lore.
got to have video. We need to look at the video in between.
All the business-
Actually,
Don't you think?
we do have
Mhm.
security cameras trained on Hanover. I could probably pull something out. I'm going to get on that today.
You really should.
Wouldn't that be
You
great if you
should.
saw a headless possum booking down the street?
Huge,
That would be
enormous.
huge.
That will become our city's like main
Oh
thing.
my
like
gosh.
Puxatawny Phil, and we have the headless possum.
Oh my
What
gosh.
what movie was it that William Shatner did the possum voice? You remember that? It was
Oh, over the hedge.
If Jack
Over the
doesn't,
Hedge.
Over the hedge.
there you go.
It's frightening that I know that. Actually,
And yeah, I
course
knew
you know.
would. Yeah, of course.
I'm not
course.
proud. So, Lisa, any interesting stories come out of Strawberry Fest? Anything?
Well,
you know.
We checked with the police, and it was kind of quiet. They just said that the crowds kind of made it tougher to get, to normal calls. So they were really back, weren't they, the crowds?
Oh my God!
So I
Saturday,
went.
it was
You went, Jack?
Yeah, I was there. I went to Mel's and got a Sammy and a water. I couldn't believe how many. I don't understand what people are wearing. I mean, some pretty large people wear heavy clothing. And I'm thinking. I
saw somebody with a coat on, and and that stopped me.
A rescue. All I kept thinking is the rescue squad's going to be going
I don't know
all day. I don't know, but boy,
I just thought, well, maybe they have some kind of condition where they're just cold all the time. I don't know.
I know what kind of condition they have. It's called fucking crazy. That's what it is.
There's pills for that,
Lisa, did you go down just for fun?
I did, and I'm pretty sure I got like in a street fight when I was down there and had some drinks. I got bruises all over my arm, and I was really sore on Sunday.
possum bruises? Are those possum claws?
No, okay. All these little clues start trickling in.
He put up a fight.
The scars on your.
He put up a fight.
Yes,
Hey,
when removing
I feed feral cats. You don't scare me, possum.
when removing a creature's head, they do tend to kick a little, Lisa. They're not fans.
When you go, do you have something you say? I got to see this. You can't miss. Are you in search of something? You're just checking it out. What do you go for when you go to the festivals?
Jewelry.
Really?
And like Orb Lamb. And I went there, and I know like during the year, I think a few months ago, I was like, well, why don't I just look up Orb Lamb? And I don't know, I just put in OREB or AB and then Lamb. And then when I found them, and I think they're kind of outside the cultural center. It was like OREBLMAN. I'm like, well, no wonder I couldn't find it on the internet. They just like getting the jewelry.
Jack and I, being as cultured as we are, we have no
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What the hell are you talking
I
about?
thought you were looking for lamb. And I'm like, what do you want, a euro? What are we talking about here, Lisa?
Yeah, euros.
I don't wear a lot of I don't wear a lot of jewelry. I don't, but I just like their stuff. It's a jewelry. She makes jewelry.
Oh,
is it a brand? Is it a brand or a person? Or what is it?
Well, it's the name of her company.
And it's what?
So she must just OREBLMAN, I think. It's just strange. But her booth is always busy. So I go for that. I always go for a euro. Orblum. But I believe, and they did, but I haven't checked it out. I think that the Pink Llama does sell their stuff. So anyway, I'm not much of a jewelry person, but theirs is just nice and simple. But then I did sit in Art of Joy for 3 tequila drinks and about
10 minutes.
No, I'm just kidding, but.
Here's a hundred.
Did they have live music back there?
They might have. I was indoors.
Oh. And they might have had it indoors.
We need to get out of
3 tequila drinks.
My sweater was getting warm, so I needed to go into an air conditioned place.
Oh man,
very good.
But it was air conditioned and it felt good. So anyway, so you were there, Jack. Did you go? Did you buy anything? Did you?
I just bought the pork sandwich. I had a client who wanted to go, and
did you find it?
Going to meet him. I didn't find it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Orb Lamb?
Is that right?
Lisa? That's it. Yeah.
LRAM.
That's it.
Yeah. Interesting.
What is it? How do they spell it? I can't see.
OREB space LRAM. Orb Lamb.
Oh, okay. Well, common spelling, right? Okay.
Yeah. Just like it sounds, really. So there we go.
Right. Tour dates, are they a band too?
Listed as a Strawberry Fest top tour date on the list. So they're going to be at Art Fest in downtown Green Bay. July 28th to the 30th. For those of you who want more Orablam.
How bad do you think I'm botching this saying of it?
I don't know.
Well, it's their own fault.
Yeah, right.
I can't.
They're coming back. They're going to be back for the Wine and Harvest Fest. I saw that on the thing.
Yep. And then that's when my college friends come, and then we go get more.
Okay. So when you go back, you have to ask them how to pronounce it for us.
I will, yeah. And I'll definitely have a lot of drinks in me by the time. Then that's the southern end of the festival. But usually, like, when they come, like, I'm so...
No wonder you can't pronounce it. By the time you get to them, English is no longer your first language.
I thought she was talking about origami or something, or lamb.
I just thought you wanted like a really raw gyro. You're like, I want the lamb.
Fresh.
Give me a fistful of lamb. I'll take care of the rest.
Your fistful of ice cream, your fistful of lamb.
Anyway, there was talk, like a couple people I heard, and it made its way to us that they were saying that there weren't strawberries. There was a shortage of strawberries. I know. I'm sorry, Patty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I didn't realize that such people existed.
Look at my hands. They're just jewelry free.
Jewelry free.
Patty will take care of that. She'll make you jewelry full.
Thanks, Lisa, for saying that. So Patty has 24 hours to get revved up before her guest spot tomorrow. I want you to know, you might have to come back just to be a buffer between us and her.
Okay, I will. I know.
Her printer just started working. She's going to be printing off document after document for us tomorrow.
That's why I never got married, because I didn't want to wear a ring. I just don't wear rings.
As for her hand in betrothment, what about the rest of her?
You're lucky that Patty's up north. She'd be swinging at you. She'd be like Granny.
Ooh, she'd show up here, and who needs those rings that she'd just get me with what's on her hands. Yes.
Love, hate.
It's still double punching.
Boy, first it's headless possum, then headless editors in chief. Going on in Cedarburg.
How's Patty even getting reception up there?
No, it's not good. She actually left like, here we go. It's wrong.
Can you imagine? She's on vacation. She goes, I'll just tune in and see what's going on. I'll just enjoy myself at the IGA up in Eagle River or wherever she is. All of a sudden, she hears jewelry under attack by a friend of hers.
A local.
It's Triggs. Wow. It's Triggs in Eagle River. How dare you?
Oh, Triggs. That's right. Very good. I was thinking IGA was in Manitowish waters, but Triggs, yeah, they're big. Triggs is big up north.
Yeah.
So Lisa, what else is going on here in our fair? So now that we got Strawberry Fest behind us, what anything good on the political front? Anything we can?
Well, we're working. Well, I'm working on a story about that. I'm working on just boring state government stories, but they that share revenue bill that they passed is we're all getting a lot of supplemental money that we weren't expecting, so that's nice.
Awesome. I've already got it spent.
Mm-hmm.
What about? I saw in the news graphic this morning. There's kind of a school board snit going on.
Snit.
A snit.
Oh, I love a good snit.
Yes.
Let's unpack the snit.
Yeah.
Yes.
What you got?
Yes. So several people emailed some of the school board members to ask how they stood on the Scott Sidney story, and
indeed.
And they sent them to their school board emails, and you're not supposed to use those, for campaigning or campaign related or election related.
This is a Hillary Clinton story. We're doing email servers.
But perhaps they probably didn't have their regular email addresses. So two of them.
It sounds like more of an IT problem than anything.
Two of them answered from their private ones, but then Elizabeth Charlin just replied from her school board one. So, and she shouldn't have done that.
And that's bad.
Shouldn't. Yeah. Sometimes I forget. I called the candidate's office last year. I'm like, what was I thinking? Just saying, I need to send some election questions. Like, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? I just completely forgot. So, do that. Yeah.
So
So, anyway,
we see that as
Elizabeth
becoming a thing?
responded,
Okay.
huh?
Is this going to become like
Yeah, you can't.
a wildfire?
A what?
Is this going to become a wildfire? Is this going to become a hot potato? I mean, has it
No,
already?
I mean, she admitted she was wrong. The board president, like, it's kind of like verbally reprimanded her, but they didn't censure her or remove her from any committees or anything, which the people who filed the complaints against her, had wanted. So,
Sure.
So,
Well, I get verbally
so
reprimanded
that's
every
that. But
day
it's
on this
very
show.
unusual
I
for a
mean,
school board to take action. You know what I mean? To be investigating a member of its board.
Well,
So
the
that's
school board
unusual.
The school board's like the local tinderbox, man. Everything from the elections, and they get in there, and I mean, it is flammable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, things are tense.
I wish they'd put
But,
me in charge of the verbal reprimands. I want to do that. I want to be the one. They can give me what they want to say.
You've been put in charge of your people today. Isn't that enough?
No, I want more. Sort of like the clerk of reprimands would be my official title.
Recommendation.
I want to just go right up to them, right in their face, during the meeting. Just do it really simple too. Just go, no.
I censure
He's
you.
pretty angry about being made to remove the headless possum. I think he's just not over that.
It's smarted, yeah.
He's pissed. Yeah, he's coming down hard on someone.
A number of emotions dragging that carcass across the post office parking lot.
Lisa, your stunt worked.
You just wanted to make your appearance really interesting today.
I'm gonna ramp it up a little bit. I think ice cream cake is overrated.
Ooh, now you're going. Now it's go time.
That's what a lot of people in the family thought, but you better not have told my dad that, because you'd get a fistful of ice cream if you said that. It's not the Dairy Queen cakes. They taste good. They're sweet. You don't know exactly what flavor you're eating or anything, and then but once you start, it's hard to stop eating that ice cream cake, man. That's true. And those things are huge. They don't sell them individual.
Well, that's
slices.
the other thing. Where do you put them? You can't keep them out. That's
the containers they come in are huge. So it's hard to fit in the freezer.
Yeah, who's got that? Right, exactly. They're stupid.
You have to eat a lot of pizza to make room for the ice cream cake.
They went from overrated to stupid.
Wow.
How do you really feel, Lisa?
The Dunkin' Go is not going to open until late summer or early fall. By the way, it looks like it's ready to.
It looks ready to pop.
Go. You look in the windows. It does, but they're missing a construction part that's kind of vital.
Some donuts. The thing the way I read that is I walk by there with my dog every day, and they still have had the same bottle of Windex in that front window, and it hasn't moved. It hasn't moved in like 6 weeks. And I thought, until they move that fucking Windex, there's nothing's going to happen. No donuts for you.
It's like the foreman over here. He's just like, you're going to leave that Windex there. You're going to use it.
When you go by there next time, look in that where the walk-up window is.
I will.
There's a bottle of blue. It's hilarious.
Gosh, I was just there. We circled the whole thing and we took a pictures too. So I'll have to look. It's hard to get a good picture of that. First of all, the porta potty is so front and center,
as it should be.
I hope they leave that there forever. Yeah. I'm making good use of that.
That's what I missed.
When the porta potty and the Windex go. Yeah,
it's go time. It's time for donuts.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I missed with Strawberry Fest pulling out. I love the lined up militia of porta potties we had here in town. I think we should keep them up all the time.
God, they need them. They need more of them. I would walk more and hike more if there was more porta potties.
My God, I thought there were so many of them. Did they take Summerfest? It's like they stole somebody's. There were so many of them around town.
You want to make sure it's empty before you steal it, Jack. It's just all right. Oh, Lisa, anything else shaking in town here? In Cedarburg, Thiensville, Mequon, Grafton. There's always something going on in Grafton.
I saw the headline for Tentsville was, "We're not shooting anything down." They were talking about something going in.
Yep.
There.
So they're really seriously considering a grocery store for that corner of Main Street in Freistadt. Mm-hmm. Freistadt. So
really,
like
a full blown.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're paying to have a study done, but part of it, they're gonna really look into the viability of the grocery store there. So some kind of market. Let's call it a market.
Gee, there used to be a Kohl's there. They could have. Isn't it amazing how we've gone full circle? Because there was a Kohl's right on. In Teensville,
really?
Yeah, or the Walgreens.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, but wasn't that there? They're thinking about it, or is it kitty corner from there? What's
probably a kitty corner, but still in the general vicinity. I mean, in the area of influence. Yes.
Thank God they got those damn tents down, because that was right across the street from that.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that to deter from.
Right.
Gosh, could you guys smell the smoke out there today?
Yes,
it's crazy.
I did notice that. In fact, then we have a really, really bad air quality today. I guess is awful. They said on the news something along the lines of like, most days we put an air quality alert for people who have, breathing issues, lung issues. This is for everybody. Everybody's going to be affected. If you go outside today, you're screwed.
Right.
That's kind of the underlying message of the air quality report today. So I'm staying in.
Nice, cool day, too bad.
Yeah, it was 62. Can I say something controversial?
You've come to the right place.
You're on a roll. You started with the jewelry thing.
And the ice cream cake. You already blown the lid off of everything. What you got?
Do you really think there's 100,000 people who come to Strawberry Festival over those 2 days?
100,000. Is that what they're
100,000?
Is that the?
Always, every year.
Word? Okay.
Well, I don't know how you'd ever count.
I mean, what does? Think about what does Summerfest get a year? Can you look that up?
I can.
I think almost 1 million.
And I mean like a year, not a
Yeah. I think they used to get 1 million.
Oh yeah, that's 1 million. Okay. Anyway,
I'm not sure though. But the thing is, how do you
100,000?
That's a.
Well, I know, but right,
even
you can't.
Even Sunday, later in the day, Sunday, people were still parked way the f out. I didn't go near it on Sunday.
Yeah, right. They were like the Tower Drive and whatever.
Just under 1 million for Summerfest. The current numbers seem to be around 900,000. So we're getting there. We're in the ballpark. But,
so you're scoffing at that 100,000.
I'm questioning it. That's all. I'm just curious. I just want input.
That's your job. Your job is to question.
I know that they say 100 for strawberry and then slightly less for wine and harvest, like maybe 10,000 less.
That's always been the. I mean, getting a bird's eye view from the library window of. I remember last year anyway. I didn't see it this year, but it looks like it was worse. It looks like a kicked over anthill. It's just like this teeming of humanity. I mean, it's nuts.
It's a sweaty, fleshy.
Fleshy.
Yes.
A pound of flesh, like Shakespeare would say.
Oh, if it was only a pound. If it were only a pound. Yeah. Oof.
Good stuff.
Yeah. But people love it. People love it. God bless them.
Yeah. No, I mean.
I know.
I'm sure plenty of businesses here in town. I'm sure they predicate their year-long business plan. I'm sure is bent around.
You love it, Lisa?
Oh, sure. I like going. Yeah, I like going. Yeah. Sure.
My favorite is still the Oktoberfest.
That one's great. That's definitely. Oh, that's kind of growing too. That's getting bigger.
You simple men.
Oh yeah, give me the Glockenspiel.
And like Lederhosen. Yeah, named Helga.
Steins. give me the corn brat with dunking in some applesauce.
Yeah, you are.
I told the staff that we should go to the Freistadt 4th of July so that we can get to know that place, and their historical buildings. And then
Oh.
Mark Justison is like, they don't serve alcohol. And now everyone's up.
Plans changed.
Scratch that idea. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan.
That one's going in the circular file.
They don't serve alcohol. Right, Bob?
Quickly, Lisa, now that whatchamacallit downtown is open, brunch, getting any word on that one?
Just people like it, love it. I mean, I know Christina, our reporter, can't get enough of it. So
nice.
I went once.
You did. What did you have?
Mm-hmm. I had the egg white margarita omelet.
Oh, wow!
It was good. And
Sounds healthy.
I had a salty dog to wash it down.
Oh,
which is vodka and grapefruit and lime, which is pretty good.
Right.
Yep.
What a way to breakfast the champion.
Yes.
It's certainly revolutionary to have the there it is under construction, but I guess they have to update their website. But pretty revolutionary having a rooftop dining possibility, I think.
Definitely.
Kind of cool.
Have you been there? I haven't been there yet.
I have not. I'd like to. I want to go. I mean,
me too.
Yeah. My mom went, and she actually thought it was really good. So, and she's quite the discerning palate.
It's like my brother. Oh my gosh! Seriously.
I hate that. I never got inside. We just sat outside and waited outside.
Oh, right on.
It was nice day.
Okay.
I've still not been to what's the one at Five Corners?
Toast.
That's a Toast.
Toast.
Oh,
Toast.
Toast.
Yeah.
So you'd like Toast, I think. They have a good vibe there.
Okay.
So
All right.
You'll know what I mean when you go in there.
Okay.
Very good.
That's the problem is getting in there. For God's sakes, that's the thing. Maybe
I know.
Maybe
Holy
crap.
Yeah.
Toast and brunch will be going, and everybody has to go PJs.
I mean, I'm supposed
Remember,
weekdays, you're better off.
I'm still a Jim's Grill fan, though.
Right on.
Yeah.
I love Jim's Grill. Yeah. Formerly Rich's.
Yeah.
I've not been. I don't know Jim.
I love their. I used to love their omelets.
I'm sorry, what? You've never been to Jim's Grill?
Not since it was Rich's.
Oh, okay. Well, it's the same owner.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
the original owner though of Rich's was Eric Fix's dad, who owns Outnow.
Mm. Right, Eric. Yeah.
Eric. Eric.
Okay, but I mean the guy who owned it when it. Maybe I should make sure, but the guy who owned it when it burned was no longer Eric Fix's dad.
Yeah, I bet. Well, Eric said he was so young when he worked there that he had to stand up on milk crates to work the grill. That's what dad just did.
That
doesn't
milk crate
sound.
was up from
It doesn't sound dangerous at all.
Oh my God!
How did it burn?
when my face landed on the griddle.
Yeah, the milk. Well, I'm just thinking of like the milk crate tipping.
A little shaky. A little shaky.
Grabs the grill
way,
on the way down.
Patty Glynn Hansen loves Triggs, so she's all about Triggs. So there we go.
They've got great bakery, Patty. Oh gosh.
Oh.
Well, Lisa, we're going to leave you alone with that.
Okay.
Right.
Don't disturb the boss. And we will see you next Tuesday here. And thank you so much.
Well, wait. That's the 4th of July. Are you on?
Oh, are we on? Well, no, we'll be a little tied up. We'll be leading a parade down a one-way alley.
Yeah, AJ asked me, are we going to be on the 4th of July? I said, AJ, we're in the parade. Okay, well, before? I said no.
One event is all we can do.
You could join us on the truck, though.
I think you should.
We'll get a Mr. Microphone, and,
Yeah.
and you can talk as we go along.
Or sing.
Ooh. Oh, you're talking to him, right?
No, you.
I'm talking to you. No, we ain't talking to me. We're talking to you.
Let me think about that.
All right, you get back to us.
Okay.
Have your people call our people.
I will. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
She's not happy.
And I want you to go check out that surveillance video now of Hanover.
I am going to get to the bottom of this if I have to go right to the top. All right.
Okay. Bye.
Bye,
It's
Lisa.
Curtis of the News Graphic here in town. Always fun to have her on, and hopefully she'll be riding shotgun on our float.
Bulldog, you know what's happening in Cedarburg less than a week from now?
Well, I know that the July 4th parade's coming up.
Nope, that's a week from now.
Oh, it's less. Okay.
Next Monday on July 3rd, the Rotary Music Festival will be hitting it.
I'm so glad you brought that up because I forgot to bring up the. Hang on here. Here we go. Hang on.
And what is the Rotary Music Festival?
What indeed, Jack?
Over the years,
so can
the Rotary Music Festival has raised over $900,000 to support community causes and student scholarships. It'll be held July 3rd at 7 p.m. at the high school athletic field. They are having 6 drum and bugle corps perform, including the Madison Scouts, the Phantom Regiment of Rockville, Illinois, Cavaliers of Rosemont, Blue Stars of La Crosse, Troopers of Casper, Wyoming, and the Colt Cadets of Dubuque, Iowa. 4 of those corps were ranked in the top 12 in competition last year. A lot of sponsors. Ticket prices range from $25 to $45, and you can get a $5 discount on seats for groups of 20 or more. Tickets can be purchased at dcitickets.showware.com or by calling 317-275-1212.
Look at those crazy brass people.
Those kids that do that stuff, that is quite a thing. It's a commitment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's very intense.
Cool.
Very, 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 very. So next Monday night, 7:00, if you like drum and bugle corps stuff, it's great.
It says tickets available at the gate. Is that the only place you can get those tickets, sir?
No, well, a lot of the pre ones have been sold online.
Oh, okay, very good.
It's a big deal.
Okay,
cool. But I know that you can always walk up or march up. You might have to march up to go to a drum and bugle corps competition.
Twirl.
Yeah.
So very good. Excellent. All right. Well, that's a show. I suppose we should talk this week about the 4th. Make sure we're all.
That's next week.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so I just want to make sure we're on the same page here.
Yep.
But cool. All right. Excellent. Yeah, we probably should check with Maggie and make sure we're good. Checking with Doug. Good. Lots of people to talk to. We have to have a mega parade meeting.
And
yeah,
we're doing the cinnamon dudes, right? Today?
We are not. I just got an email message from them. We are going to push it back to tomorrow, possibly. No, I mean, tomorrow, definitely. They were wondering if maybe around 9:00. So right after our show, if you'd be available, unless you've got something cooking. Okay.
Yep.
So we'll record that. We are talking about the Baker Boys of Port Washington. I'm sure many of you have heard of them. They are slinging cinnamon rolls for Taekwondo. So instead of whining and complaining, Mom, we want to take Taekwondo lessons. Well, how are you going to pay for it? Well, they said, I'll show you how we're going to pay for it. We're going to make cinnamon rolls. And they took now it's like off the chart successful. They're delivering. The problem they're having now is that they only have like 2 ovens in their kitchen. That's the main problem. So they need like 9 more ovens.
Well, if Lisa likes the bakery at Triggs, she would love these freaking cinnamon rolls.
Well, I got to get my order in. Of course, if I get my order in now, I believe I'll take delivery in mid-August.
Well, remember when we talked to Miss Molly? She delivered freaking donuts.
She sure did.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we like that. Wink, wink. We were huge fans of that. We never stopped talking about that, as today is an indication.
And Miss Molly, it doesn't hurt that she's nice and she's lovely.
She is nice and lovely, especially when she delivers the bakery to the library.
Yeah. Yes.
That's when she's at her peak, nicest and loveliest.
I don't know. I think she's always at her peak. She's cool.
Absolutely. All right, folks, 10 minutes overtime. I'm sending you the bill, Henke.
I'm the one who pays for being on with you.
Oh, okay. As long as someone's paying, that's fine.
That's
All right, everybody. Tomorrow.
Right, go lead your people. Tomorrow we got the other side of the jewelry debate of whether someone can be a jewelry person or not. Patty Gloon Hansen will be here, and she's threatening a mystery guest coming with her.
Ooh, I like that. I wonder if it'll be Mr. Wonderful. Our cameras will break.
They're up north.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe she found.
She can beam in from. Okay.
Guy selling night crawlers or something. I don't know.
Our possum killer might be up there. All right. Take care, everybody.